Hey guys, how you guys doing? This is Jude Taylor with Jude Buys Gold, coming to you live today, February the 15th, I believe. I wanted to share something with you guys that literally just that's literally transformed my life. It's something that I've chosen to embark on. Actually, my family's been collecting gold and silver for many years. However, for the last 20 some years as me being an adult, I just got away from it. But I wanted to share with you guys that I got my first box in from 7K Metals, highly representable company that can help individuals, whether consumers or investors, to acquire tangible wealth at an extreme discount, just shy over spot price. So I won't go into details about the terminologies and all that right now on this initial video one anyway. But I wanted to share with you guys. Let me put the phone down. That way I can focus on opening the box. It's my box. I'm so excited. This is the first time, actually not the first time, I've received metal and gold before, but this is so exciting because I'm actually doing this with my son as a hobby, teaching him about preserving wealth and building wealth. So I hope you guys can hear me. There's probably a lot of background in the background, a lot of noise in the background. But I wanted to not only just, most people are believers when they see things. They're visual people, and I'm like one of those individuals. You can tell me certain things to my face up front, but I gotta see it. I gotta really see it. I gotta hold it. This is awesome. So, but I want to share with you guys. I took my initial investment. I'm not gonna tell you the quantity, but I took it, and I felt like this was a viable investment for myself and for the future of my children. I love my children with all my heart and soul. And for the last 20 years, I've been a consumer. I've been buying crap that doesn't have any value. I've threw money away in areas that should have never been thrown away. And I just wasn't being serious about planning my future. If you look at other countries and what other countries are doing with teaching their children about wealth, like India, China, Japan, Russia, Germany. These are countries, Dubai, who really have wealth in their family because of collecting things like this. I mean, this is phenomenal. This is a 1 ounce, 20 ounce silver round buffalo. This one right here, I hope you guys can see it. It's probably a little too blurry, but this is a 5 grams of gold. Now, most people don't have $1,300 to buy gold right now, to buy an ounce of gold. Through 7K Metals, it allows you that option to buy, to acquire gold at a fractional cost of what the market value is. This is what we need as people, as consumers, to not only maintain wealth, but also to protect each other due to a crisis, any economic crisis. And it's mind blowing that it took me 20 some years to get back into the groove of truly learning the principles of collecting true wealth. And I don't know everything about gold and silver. I don't know everything about the stock market. I have no idea. But God's given me the basic knowledge to be able to review and learn and teach myself and surround myself around people who are in the same environment, who wants to build a solid foundation of financial stability for their family. Here's a bar. Here's a 5 ounce bar. That's 5 ounces right there of silver. Think about think about what we collect as consumers each day. What we consume as today as consumers. And I told myself, I made a promise to myself. I says, for the year of 2019, the average price of silver is hovering around about anywhere from $15 to $17. I'm going to acquire 1 ounce per week. That's my goal. That's my personal goal. I can spend $16 to $17 as soon as I wake up. You know, buying coffee as soon as right before I go to work. I go to Circle K's, Fry's. I used to do that all the time, buying $2 cup of coffee, and then you know acquiring other snacks. That's $20. That's $20 that I spent, and we're not even talking about afternoon. We're talking about morning. I'm still in the morning time spending $20. But each coin that I saw as I was doing my research, each coin has value. And this has been around for, gold and silver has been in our markets for over 600 years. I mean, 6,000 years. 6,000 years. Can you imagine 6,000 years? Something being around and the true value of it has been kept hidden from the public, from the masses, especially in the United States. I think it's time for us all to really consider on how we truly build our wealth. Holiday comes around, everyone wants to spend all their money, all their hard-earned money on they're trying to make the kids happy, they're trying to make their husband happy or wife happy or whatever it may be. Gifts, 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 gifts. You can give them this as a phenomenal gift that they will have for a lifetime. They will never forget. Like, oh, you know what? My uncle gave this to me. My brother gave this to me. My husband gave this to me. My wife gave this to me. Whoever. You'll have it for years. This is something that I would highly recommend we as a people come together and join. Genuine people come together and join to be able to collect and preserve and teach and to share. Share. If this entire market was fully engulfed with everyone having gold and silver, we wouldn't have the crisis that we're having today with inflation. Would not occur. But I wanted to share this with you. It comes in a box, secure box. It's tangible. You can keep them yourself in a safe area, safe place, or you can buy a vault and acquire it through the vault. But this is something that I really, really want to share with people I care about, my children, my good friends who's been there for me. For the last 3 years, I've literally gone through a life-changing event that really altered my life, and I had to really go back to basics with launching a nonprofit. Fathers for Fathers is the name of my nonprofit. We're still pre-exempt status, but opposed to me going out and trying to acquire, $100,000 loan in debt, which doesn't really help myself, or does it really help? It doesn't, most definitely doesn't help the economy. That each person goes out and acquire debt or assume debt. I think that. Before I begin, let me just go ahead introduction, because I think I already started. So, like this YouTube video, please subscribe to it, link it. Jude Buy Gold and Silver. You can catch me on Facebook too at Jude Buys Gold, at Jude Jude Buys Buys Gold GOLD, and like my page. I will continue to upload new information up to my new content up to both sites, both platforms. But I wanted to come to you guys as a person who really cares about other people. God designed me this way. I can't really change because this is who He wants me to be. So when I learn something or I do something that I feel that's going to alter my life and put me on a different path of financial stability and financial freedom, start small. Just buy a gram, buy 1 ounce. That's between a gram and 1 ounce. That's less than $40, if that. You do that in over a year, 2 years, then you have accumulation of wealth. I've noticed and I've learned, and I've been reading a lot of material on the stock market and where we're heading as far as, are we in a recession? Are we not in a recession? The consumer price index of cost highly inflated, decline as far as values compared towards valuation, comparing valuation towards China, Japan, Europe. We're in a very bad situation as a people. We must change that. We got to change that mindset. We have the power to do it. The only thing, the best approach is actually to link up with people who are trying to do something good for themselves and their family and those around you. If you have a big heart like me and don't have a family, and you want to just go out and serve the community, well, this will allow you if you continue at it. It's all about consistency, dedication, and your attitude. I know we deal with a lot of things in life, and having a keen attitude towards what you're trying to accomplish, and not filling it with distractions. I know for sure that this can actually improve your life and the lives around you. So this is my first introduction to gold and silver. Continue to look at some of my content on Facebook at Jude Buys Gold on Facebook. You can always catch me on YouTube uploading videos and relevant content on our economy and what's going on. Just that way you guys can be aware of it, because all this other distraction in the media with shootings and people losing their jobs and that can all be easily avoided if we had a solid government. But most people want to rely on the government to bail them out in any situation of, especially a financial crisis situation. As you can see, the government will not bail you out. They will flood the market with money and currency and send out tons and tons of letters of debit cards and credit cards and pre-approvals in your mailbox. That's a sign that we are in major trouble. Because if you look at any other country, they don't do that. They don't encourage their citizens to acquire debt in that way, in that fashion. It's appalling to wake up one day and realize, look, man, I'm 40 years old, I'm 44 years old, and you went through a bad situation in life, and it really knocked you off your feet, off your game. But the resiliency in me is to say that, look, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to lay down. I'm going to build this company, whether you're with me or not. I just want people just to really open their eyes and start thinking about not just themselves, but how they can help the people that they love and the people that they care for in their situation, in their lifetime right now, by starting to preserve wealth and build wealth. I just want to share that with you guys. I think that's it. I think on the description, this is my first YouTube video, as you can see. I think I linked or added my direct contact information in the description box area. So please click, subscribe, pass it on. Happy investing to all fathers, man. Look forward to talking to you guys soon. God bless.